Oh, shit. There we go. All right, cool. What up? Soccer Training Club. What's good? Man Grove, what's good? How's everybody feeling this evening? Let's get to the bullshit, man. Let's get to the bullshit. I'm gonna give it a second. Wayne Hennessy, salute. Early Constable, salute. We about to get all the way to it. We about to get all the way to it. How's everybody feeling, man? Timmy Neal and salute. What's good, bro? What's good, bro? How you feeling this evening? Hope everybody good. Hope everybody family safe and all of that good shit. Sergio, salute. What's good with you, bro? How you feeling? Good? What a fucking time to be alive, man. What's good, man? Hope everybody in good spirits. Let's get ready to rock out, man. So there's a light. So we got a light at the end of the tunnel. We got a light at the end of the tunnel. Thank God, man. It looked like, all signs are pointing to boxing, man. We got Dillian Whyte versus Alexander Povetkin on 4th of July. No fans. How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that? Y'all think that's something that y'all can think I think at this point, man, I think anybody will be happy with any kind of boxing that they're giving right now. So I don't think fans or I don't think crowds being missing and all of that stuff right now is even that big of a deal. I just think the fact that, motherfuckers is getting to see a good old fucking fight. I think that's all that matters right now. And I think that's what the game needs. So all in all, like at no point, don't ever expect me to shit on that. I can only, be happy for some shit like that. Timmy Nealon, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you with the super chat, my guy. I just think I just think it's just gonna be good for the game, man. So fans excuse me, fans are the last things on my fucking mind. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Fans are the last thing on my mind. I just think that the fact that we get in some boxing, I think it just add a little bit of normal activity back to your life, man. Because I'm telling you, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over this. I mean, I can deal with all of this stuff, man, but the inactivity in boxing, creating topics constantly, it's a bunch of gossip, a bunch of hearsay, man. So, but the thought of hearing, it's gonna be a completely different experience, I must say, because, with the UFC, it's a completely different style. It's a completely different fight. I almost compare UFC to just like it's just a street fight. It's a it's an educational street fight in a sense. A little bit of technical ability there, but when it comes to throwing hands, it is what it is. So all of it's just different, man. Boxing, it's a science it's a science to it. It's all focused on the hands. It's gloves on. I can't wait to hear the pop. Like, you really gonna hear what's going on in there. That's one thing Eddie Hearn was talking about, the fact that you're gonna be able to hear when the fighters are tired. You really gonna get to hear every intimate moment in the boxing ring. You're gonna get to share that with Dillian Whyte. You're gonna get to share that with Povetkin. But it's new. It's new. I'm all for it though, man. I'm all for it. Boxing is back. Boxing is back. Salute to Dillian Whyte. Salute to Alexander Povetkin right now. Those guys are the real MVPs. If I don't know anything else, I know for a fact that those guys are the real MVPs because they really took a fight that Dillian Whyte knew that he could have got his pay-per-view money for, and he doing it without the fans, man. So even the fighters taking the time and they recognizing how much the people need this, man. And that's a good thing. Sporting advantage, salute, man. I'm glad you in the building. So, Wayne, they doing pay-per-view for that, huh? So I'm hearing mixed reviews on it. See, when I didn't read anything about if it was gonna be a pay-per-view or not, I just heard that it definitely was happening on the 4th of July. I was reading an article on Dillian Whyte earlier today. Didn't hear anything if it was going to be pay-per-view, if it was going to go through the zone or what. However they do it, I mean, shit, honestly, I care less. I'm in full support of it. Whatever I have to, spend to see the event, if it's not going on through the zone, if it's going through the zone, I have to pay a little extra because of the fact that it's pay-per-view. I mean, I'm cool with that. I'm willing to do both. I mean, it doesn't matter. Whatever I have to do to watch it, I'm going to do it. But we ain't going to do it the cheapskate way. I'm going to support the fact that they putting this event together, and I know how hard it is to do right now. Anything to do with combat sports and you have and a pandemic, man, it's going to be hard to make an event happen, bro. So just for the fact that boxing is pulling through, they're making it happen. It's happening in the UK. It's going down in Manchester, bro. I'm really with that. I'm really with that. Yo, hey Timmy, they really fighting the Eddie Garden? No. Oh, I thought that was I didn't know if that was real or not. I forgot who told me, but I forgot somebody was telling me like the Daily Mail was like the Inquirer or some shit like that. It was like the UK version of the Inquirer. So I didn't know if I could take that serious or not because I seen that on the Daily Mail. So if Eddie Hearn is really putting that in his garden, wow, man. Wow. Shouts out to fucking Eddie, man. Crew, salute. Shout out to Eddie, bro. Real rap. Real rap. If that's really going on in Eddie Hearn Garden, if that's 100% facts, if that's facts, shout out to Eddie Hearn, man. Shout out to Eddie Hearn for putting that thing together, man. It's like, shoot. I mean, the Saudi Arabians, they put one in the desert. I mean, that ain't the most sexiest thing in the world. I mean, shit, I know Eddie Hearn's garden has to look 1,000 times better than that. So, I mean, shoot, to put a boxing event back there, man, I mean, and I'm sure Eddie Hearn got him a nice little bit of real estate. Shout out to Eddie Hearn, bro. That's big business right there. That's big business right there. Way to put the sport on your back. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, man. Like, hey, so we gotta appreciate, the bald head guy over at the Ultimate Fighting Championship. We gotta salute Dana White for putting it together. Yeah, man. Salute him for putting it together. So now that so is that 100% facts, man? Somebody let me know, bro. Somebody let me know, man. Thumbs up in the chat, man, if it's facts that this fight is really going down in Eddie Hearn's backyard, man. If this is really going on in the garden, bro, I'm gonna lose it, man. I'm gonna lose it. That's probably like, realistically, that's probably some of the most gangster shit I've ever heard of in sports, bro. I mean, Jerry Jones ain't never even done no shit like that. I mean, I've never heard of a CEO. I've never heard of a promoter. I've never heard of anybody so welcoming. And for that, man, I appreciate you, bro. And it ain't no fluff fight either, man. It's Dillian Whyte and Povetkin, bro. Who y'all got, man? I think this is going to be a tough fight, man. Depends on the pace of the fight, man. We know Povetkin, he like to start out slow. Dillian Whyte, he kind of like to start out a little slow too, man. I think it's gonna be a good fight. Both of them got mean left hooks, man. It's gonna be a good fight. I don't know what the undercard looking like though. So if anybody know the undercard looking like, man, let me know. Let me know in the comments, bro. Automatic. You gotta earn with her, man. Sergio, bro, like if that's true, man, if that's true, that's some gangster shit, man. I gotta take my head off to him, bro. Like everybody do. Everybody do. That's some gangster shit, man. That's some gangster. I've never heard. Way to take lemons and make lemonade. You can't have fans. It's already a sticky situation. It's hard to figure out. So it's like, boom, if we're going to do this, we're going to go all the way live. I don't care. We're going to get it done. We're going to throw it in the backyard, bro. We're going to throw it in the backyard. That's taking some initiative, man. That's taking some initiative for the game. Now let's see some fighters. When the sport gets back to how everything is supposed to be, when the sport get back to how everything is supposed to be, how many fighters do y'all truly believe are going to take as much initiative when it comes to their career as Eddie Hearn and making this match happen? We got Gervonta Davis fighting Leo Santa Cruz on fucking pay-per-view. I realistically don't think he can make the weight. Y'all think he can make it? I don't think he can make 130. When you got a guy that's putting up a boxing ring in his backyard, in his garden, wherever, I don't care where he putting his shit. He could put that shit in his driveway next to his boat when he washing that shit. I don't care. At this point, I don't care. When you're doing something like that, I don't want to hear no excuse from no fighters when it's time for shit to kick off, bro. Because when it's time for shit to kick off, man, everything should start moving full speed ahead. I mean, right now, I think, just the little doors opening with the little bit of events opening behind closed doors and fighters being willing to do that right now. I think that's just going to make everything that much smoother when we realistically can get fans back in the door. That'll be much smoother of a transition. That's a start. It's a foot in the right direction. So it'll make it that much easier to transition back for society feeling back behind closed doors, fans watching the boxing match and really being able to sit in there and watch the fucking event. So with that being said, man, I mean, shit. So fighters better be serious. And I'm talking about the blue chip guys. And I mean, you don't necessarily got to fight the guy that you were fighting before the pandemic was happening. I'm just saying, be ready for a warm up. Be ready to get into a fight. Be ready to go don't be on no bullshit when it's time. For the guys like Tank Davises and all of the dudes that have problem with the weight and stuff like that, man, don't be overweight. Be ready to fight. That's it. That's it. Because it's shit like this that excuses don't matter when motherfuckers is doing shit like this. I'm talking about in their career. Because that's the type of shit you gotta salute right there. Fucking motherfuckers putting boxing rings in their fucking garden, man. Paul Lindley, salute, brother. How you feeling this evening? Yo, tell me who right. Eddie probably having a whole party. He probably having a whole fight party. Look, man. Yo, I could, honestly, if I'd never been, man, but see, you can't even be there. Honestly, that wouldn't be a bad fucking idea. That wouldn't be a bad idea when you can have fans in the stands. You want to know why? Because I mean, since the beginning of time, prize fighting and shit like that, people been putting fights on in fucking expensive homes since the beginning of time. So I mean, like shit, it's kind of exclusive in a sense. So I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to them doing shit like that. People have ballroom fights all of the time. I mean, shit, it'll look better than that. So I mean, why not? Shit, you have a big ass fucking house, big ass fucking, I mean, a big ass fucking multi fucking $100 million crib. Do a fight at that motherfucker, some shit like that every once in a while. Why not? Add something different, man. Because you want to know what, man? At this point, at this day and age, man, boxing just need a little bit of something different right now. I'm not opposed to motherfuckers monkey wrenching shit a little bit. You feel me? Like boxing just needs some different shit to go on right now. Just some shit to spice it up a little bit, man. Just elevate the game a little bit, man. Keep motherfuckers on their toes, man. Make people think a little bit different, man. Outside of the box, man. That's why I always go back to Saudi Arabia with you guys, because I was just like, why everybody was opposed to it, man. There's a couple crazy motherfuckers that like this could be a good thing. That's what I'm just saying, man. We got to shake shit up, man, to show that, we can do shit different. And even in the midst of fucked up shit happening, man, you still adapt. Make shit work. How fucking hard is it? And I mean, ultimately, who knows what it leads to down the line, man. I'm all for that shit. I'm all for it. Anything for the succession of boxing, man. So, hey, anybody watch that video Ring IQ just dropped? I heard he said something about, I seen in the title he was saying something about Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury trying to is he sticking up Anthony Joshua on Undisputed? I didn't hear nothing about this, so I was kind of curious if anybody heard what he was talking about, because I want to fucking know. I want to know if there's something behind that, or is he was just asking the question? Because I heard in the video that Tyson Fury said just recently that, that's his next two fights. That's his next two fights after Deontay Wilder. And then he said something about fighting Whyte, but he talk a lot of shit, though, man. He talk a lot of shit. Regardless of whatever it is, whatever the question may be, I don't think that, don't take no stock in too much of nothing, man. Because nothing can happen right now between those two anyway, man. Do away with super fights, man. Because, look, right now I'm thinking about Povetkin. I'm thinking about Dillian Whyte. I'm thinking about those that are supposed to fight. I heard that Navarrete is supposed to, his fight they still trying to make that fight happen as scheduled. He was supposed to fight on like July 2nd or something like that. So, yeah, man. All's good in the boxing world, man. We starting to come back around, y'all. We're starting to come back around, man. Finally. Because I'm telling y'all, motherfuckers, I was getting gassed the fuck out, man. I was getting gassed out, bro. I had to find other shit to do with my time, yo. Coronaviruses and shit making me all fucking aggressive, sitting in the house 24/7, trying to figure out shit to make. Then you get exhausted trying to make shit 24/7, constantly make shit, because you stuck in this motherfucker. Nah, fuck all that. I'm not gonna gas myself out like that. But now, the fact that I'm hearing that boxing is coming back, that shit recharges the motherfucker batteries. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with this shit too much longer. I don't think anybody can. I don't think anybody can. So hats off to those motherfuckers that are willing to fight behind closed doors, man. You got to give it up for them, bro. And we can't worry about the what ifs. Once again, man, I ain't going to spend my time on that shit. Because even if something could go wrong, I'm still going to tell y'all motherfuckers to be optimistic. Like, yo, man, can't nothing go wrong. Can't nothing go wrong. Won't nothing go wrong. This shit is going to start a fucking trend, man. Boxing is back, man. Boxing is back. Someone put a motherfucking link in here. Oh yeah, man. One more thing. I wanted to shout out my man DT3, the Boom Man, too, man. I noticed I noticed my man been active too. He been active lately, man. That's good, man. He been on his family man time lately and stuff like that, having to handle his business and all that. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that shit, man. But nah, man, I'm just really happy to see that motherfucker back on the computer, kicking that shit to y'all, man. Like for real. MBBC, man, we got to keep this shit moving. Regardless of whether he here or he ain't here, I'm going to hold that shit down. We're going to hold this shit down. We're going to keep this shit moving. We're going to keep this party. We're going to keep this party rolling just how it's supposed to. The party don't stop. Can't stop, fucking won't stop. But yeah, man, I'm glad my man back, man. I'm glad he back. I'm glad he back, man. I seen he did more than one video in a week, yo, that shit surprised me, man. Like, yo, when you see DT3 do back-to-backs and you surprised at that shit again, you feel like that's that old vibe. That's that old, I'm throwing on the fucking hoodie, I'm sitting in the motherfucking whip, and I'm talking that shit. I'm chopping LDBC, Earl Spence, Deontay Wilder, anybody else that's not really doing what they supposed to do with their craft. I'm chopping them up. That's that old school Boom. That's that old school Boom. I'm ready for all of the smoke. Mr. 2 to 3 hour live kind of Boom. Yeah, he's trying. I felt that vibe a little bit, man. I was digging that, man. I was digging that. So yeah, man. Shout out to Boom, man. Glad to have him back, man. Whole YTBC, man. Look, man. Look. That's the beauty about. That's another thing, man. That's the beauty about a fucking boxing community too, bro. You can really, you know what I mean? When you got relationships with motherfuckers, yo, it don't matter if you hear from me, you hear from Boone, D. Jeff, Newt, whoever, bro. Like, as long as that message stay the same, like, yo, that's what it's about, man. Like, when I'm not around, got Boone, et cetera, bro. You know what I mean? It's a vibe. So it's all about the vibes, bro. It's all about the vibes. Anyway. So I was really sitting back thinking, man, after last week, after I was having that conversation about Manny Pacquiao and just his situation and what's going on and what's best for him, man. And I just really don't feel as though that Danny Garcia, I just don't feel as though Danny Garcia, and I really don't feel as though Mikey Garcia is the way a guy that just beat a Keith Thurman would really want to go out, man. Like I'm saying that by saying this, right? If you just want a belt and shit, if you just want a WBA super and you just beat Keith Thurman, if you just didn't retire right there, bro, to go at Mikey Garcia or to go at Danny Garcia and to beat them is really not going to do anything for you because, to be perfectly honest, at that time, you got the best fucking win at 147. If you're not going to go out with that being your last piece of jewelry, I really don't see what would be fulfilling in the fighting one of those two guys. I think I understand the competitive drive of Manny Pacquiao a little bit. I think I really get how his mind works in a sense, man. I mean, he moves on a mission as well. Everything is about it's always a business, but it's about legacy. He make legacy moves at the same time as well. That Keith Thurman situation was a very winnable situation, contrary to belief, and it was a legacy move. So, if you're gonna come back to this and if you didn't give it up when you beat Keith Thurman and you got dragged through fucking hell with that motherfucker, Sergio, appreciate you, bro, for the super chat, homie. Throwing your comment up right now. Just got to the store, finna give me a 12-pack and kick back and enjoy this live. That's what's up, though. That's what's up, though. Yeah. Sip one for me too, Brody. Yeah, bro. So if you if you got the WBA super, you 40 years old, you Manny Pacquiao, you know what I mean? You an 8th division fucking champion, bro. You just beat fucking Keith Thurman. People thought this man was gonna ice you, disrespected your name. I just don't see what would be fulfilling about Mikey Garcia or Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia and Danny Garcia, and walking away from this. What do y'all do? I don't see it. What y'all think, man? Do y'all think that would really be the end game right now? Because D. Jeff was on his live early right now, right? And he was basically, using a metaphor when he was speaking on Manny Pacquiao and Canelo, just basically calling them boys a lottery. And I'm like, that's true. That's true. And I guess he feels as though Mikey Garcia has the best chance of winning the sweepstakes in that lottery. But what does Mikey Garcia have to offer? Once again, as I started thinking about it, for a guy who just won the WBA at 147, and you got the toughest win, I don't really think that's going to be destiny fulfilled right there. I think he's going to want a little bit something more, man. I think he's going to want a little something more, man. I think this year might be real interesting for Manny Pacquiao, and we truly might have to see how it plays out with this motherfucker, man. It could be a chance that he might want to get his fucking head punched in by Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence, man. Who knows? Who knows? We might be shocked. Dudes could talk behind the scenes, right? And them motherfuckers might get together and probably try to figure something out to where Manny could probably be. What if Manny could be the one bridge that gets us to Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence? It's a crazy theory, but I just started thinking about it, man. No stone should be left unturned. We talking about anything when it comes to these fights, man. I believe that we should look at it from all angles. I think Manny Pacquiao got that kind of power, man. Because if he the goal, if everybody truly thinks that he the check, he what everybody want, if he what people want to get, then he got the kind of power where he could do that type of shit, right? I fucking believe so. Because he that type of dude that can pick and choose. So people say. So if he could do that, he probably hold enough power to will Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence into existence, man. He probably could will that shit into existence, bro. I don't know, man. Boxing could be fucking real. Boxing could, man, he could shake some shit up, man. Because I don't think he in the business of holding up a division, man. I don't think he in the business of holding up a division. And I'm not saying him holding the belt is doing that. I just think that I just started really thinking that Manny Pacquiao got the kind of power where he probably could bring that shit together, man. It ain't a question if Terrence Crawford won it. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying all of the talking and all of that stuff when it comes to negotiating and all of that stuff, man, that shit ain't really getting nobody nowhere. But if Jack Davis, salute, bro. What's good with you? But why not Manny Pacquiao? Why not Manny Pacquiao make that shit happen, man? He can probably get that shit in writing, man. Make these motherfuckers go to work, bro. Because what other fights they going to take, man? I'm not trying to watch Errol Spence versus fucking Danny Garcia, man. I'm not trying to see it happen. He in a position where he's not holding up undisputed, having the belt. I can't put that on him when the other two guys can fight. Man, I'm about to put the link in the chat, man. If anybody just want to talk about if anybody want to tap in what the fuck I'm talking about, man. But I think Manny got the power to make that shit happen, bro. Like, if you can pick and choose, man, fuck it, man. pick and choose are undisputed. Pick and choose are undisputed because I'm not looking at Mikey Garcia and I'm not looking at Danny Garcia as anything impressive. Comparing to what you just did, I don't see why you would want to go out like that. Multi-division champion versus dominating the division. Absolutely. Yeah, Jackal, man, we been living in Manny world, and the bad thing is, yo, silently, these motherfuckers don't even realize it, though. They don't even realize it. Like, you can call him the Asian vet, like Terrence Crawford could feel however he want to feel. Errol Spence could act like, he gonna call Manny out. Like, Errol Spence really feel like he has all of the bargaining power. Like, he could call motherfuckers out and make them fight. But nah, bro, like, realistically, Manny making all of the moves. He's sitting there like a boss. He's the one that waves the magic wand and makes shit happen. So people got to kind of like, you got to rock with what Manny Pacquiao got going on. So whoever, it's honestly like kind of like the division is kind of on standstill until Manny Pacquiao decides who he gonna fight. That's a common motherfucker. G Boogie, appreciate you with the super chat, my bro. Salute. Yo, he got them kind of advantages. I think the whole division he got the whole division on a stick up, right? Like, y'all motherfuckers can't bust no moves. Y'all can't bust no moves. Even if y'all did want to fight with no fans, y'all not going to pick nobody until I pick. That's a stick up. That's a 147 stick up if I ever seen it by a guy that ain't even 6 feet tall. Man, he got the game more hijacked. We got to understand, man, as long as he is around, it's always going to be like that. Man, he always going to have the game more hijacked. But, and it's not even about him being around. It's just, I just really started thinking like, yo, I really don't see I just don't see why Mikey Garcia or Danny Garcia would be the pick when I just thought about the win. When I just thought about the significance of that win at that time, I just don't see why that would be his pick and just him to just walk away from it, man. Fuck all that shit, man. I wouldn't waste my time with that clown, bro. No disrespect to Swift. I mean, no disrespect to Danny Slow Garcia. I mean, but you fighting Ivan Redcats going 12 rounds and shit like that, bro. Like, you not knocking nothing out real rap right now without going through a struggle with it, bro. So it's just like you ain't done nothing significant at 147. When I look at Mikey Garcia, you came in the division ass backwards, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. When he signed this contract with Errol Spence, it must have been motherfucking backwards day or something like that. Like, you fought the toughest guy at 147 at that time. And then you going to turn around and fight Jesse Vargas after you get your ass whooped. You should have did that first. It's a whole lot of stuff. So fucking bad. So yeah, man, 147 on stick up. And I think it's kind of drying out 147 for that reason, bro. Because the game is a wash. Why Manny is there? Because all the other guys, Ugis and all of them dudes, who they talking about? I want Terrence Crawford. I mean, and they saying Terrence Crawford name like it's not like the first choice that they want. Not saying that that's what Ugis is doing, but I'm just saying, right? It's all on the Manny Pacquiao sweepstakes followed by, we'll take whatever champion we can get after that. Unified champion, cool. WBO, fuck, man. I guess I'll take that guy, man. And it's a hard belt to get, man. Fuck it, man. If ain't nothing else left, man, I guess I'll try to do it for the glory, man. If you believe in yourself enough to want to go up in there with Bud Crawford and risk getting decimated for 12 rounds, and it probably ain't going to go 12. It's probably going to be less than 12 if you really want to risk that kind of punishment, bruh. Because, like, they looking at my dude like he the third option, dude. Like, they looking at Bud Crawford like he the third option, following behind what Manny Pacquiao and what Errol Spence got going on. So you got to deal with it's hard for Bud, bro. He got to deal with, bruh. He got to deal with the Manny Pacquiao effect, and then he has to deal with the PBC blue pill effect after that. Man, the cycle is sick, brother. Manny can mess around and say one Virgil Ortiz. Oh man, Jackal Davis, man, don't start playing with my emotions, bro. Don't start playing with my emotions. If Manny Pacquiao fight Virgil Ortiz, man, that's a hell of a way to pass the torch. And honestly, bro, I would be 100% content with him passing the torch to him if he's not gonna give it to my man Errol Spence, man. I mean not Errol Spence. If he ain't gonna give it to my man Bud Crawford, man, then fuck it, man. Yeah, definitely give it to Virgil Ortiz because that young boy he's special, man. He coming out the gate. He already coming out the gate fighting tough guys, man. I think he got a real bright future ahead of him, bro. And the way they bringing him along, they bringing him along right. So, what do y'all think about your favorite Mexican your favorite first Mexican heavyweight champion? That's another thing I wanted to touch on too. What do you think about your favorite first Mexican heavyweight champion getting with Eddie Reynoso? We ain't never talk about that. How y'all feel about that? What do you know what I'm saying? Y'all think Andy can make a comeback? Y'all think that that'll be the push in the right direction, to push to put the fish tacos down, to stay away from the grill, to stay away from the sushi and the bikinis, stay away from the mansion parties, man, and going out to buffets with Charles Martin. Was good. BJ Ben, salute. Yeah, man, Errol Spence is definitely becoming old news, man. So, you right, Lewis, man. I definitely feel like Andy Ruiz. He left such a sour taste in the people's mouth. Like he was treading water between two countries, man. Being great between two countries, man. Being the first Mexican champion and being from America too. So you a Mexican American heavyweight champion. So you representing two flags, and you went out there and you embarrassed the fuck out of yourself. So it's just gonna have to be hard time grind from here on out, bro. Can't be no tacos, it can't be no fajitas, it can't be no cars coming to pick you up on the late night against your pop's will, and you going over to Mexico partying with the boys, having random people come pick you up when you go on training retreats. You gonna have to buckle down, man. Get to it, man. Bite down on the mouthpiece, man, and go to work. But I think for the guy that he's with, though, and given the type of ability that Andy Ruiz has at the heavyweight position, I think Andy Ruiz could do something special, man. Yeah, Sergio. I think Eddie Reynoso will put him in position, bro. And the beautiful thing is Eddie Reynoso can always go into the trick bag to go to his ace in the hole when it comes to inspiration and conversation when he wants to reel him in. And that one conversation is Canelo. Or he could bring him around Canelo and he could just see Canelo's work ethic. He could see how Canelo's living. I'm sure he's going to, being with Reynoso, I'm sure it has its benefits. I'm sure he's going to be around those gyms. I'm sure he's going to get to see some of the inner workings in Canelo's life. And I'm sure Canelo wouldn't have a problem bringing him along a little bit. So with all of that being said, and really wanting to go to work, if he is doing all of the things that he says that he's trying to talk when he's tweeting and shit like that, and he's really following Reynoso's process, I really feel like he's with the perfect coach that could really take his skill set, his athleticism, with his build and his type of hand speed. He can really make him a deadly heavyweight. And he has the potential at being a champion again in the heavyweight division. I mean, with Andy Ruiz, with a focused Andy Ruiz, there always is that possibility. I mean, we could rag on him all day. We could talk that shit. But I mean, there's always that motherfucking possibility. So I think with him getting with Eddie Reynoso, only time will tell. It's just going to boil down to his mentality, his grind, his work ethic, and how he shows his. It's all going to be about consistency, bro, and it's going to be had to be consistency with the gym, because there's always been a lot of rumors with Andy Ruiz and his inability to stay uninspired, bro. I've heard he's had that problem all of the time. He's always say uninspired, like, yo, he'll fall off his training regimen. He would just, he's kind of immature in a sense. You can't keep Andy going. He goes off, he's kind of rogue and wants to do his own thing. I think that, I think that him getting with Eddie Reynoso, it could be one or two things, man. I hope it's not smoke and mirrors. You get with Reynoso, and you could probably try to use it as fuel, like it change people's conversation, like they have hope for you, because naturally people want to believe in you. Americans, we love a fucking comeback story. That's no fucking doubt. Mob salute. What's up with you, bro? Pull up if you want to pull up, G. Um, we love a comeback story. So, Andrew Ruiz could be using it as, you never know. Homeboy could be using it to get people to lay off of him for a while, just knowing that he with Reynoso. Or, hopefully he's fucking serious, though. I want him to be serious, man, because you can't have that level of talent, man, and let it go to waste. You can't let it go to waste. I have to move his feet more. Oh yeah, Josh was definitely snapping his head back, BJ. It was no contest. I mean, when you come in like okay, this will give you a visual. This will give you a visual understanding of what Andrew Ruiz was on the night that he fought Anthony Joshua. Andy Ruiz was 283, 284 pounds. Tyson Fury came in at 273 when he fought Deontay Wilder. And you see Tyson Fury is 6'9". He's teetering around 6'9", 6'10". So Andy Ruiz is only, 6'2 to 6'4", and he's weighing 283 pounds. So he comes in 10 pounds heavier than what Tyson Fury came in on that evening. Yeah, he was a fat motherfucker. He was 100% a fat motherfucker. There was no way he was going to be able to carry that weight and move around. That dude was going to be stuck in the fucking mud all evening. Yeah, Steve, man, Dillian Whyte is one of them. It looks like he's the boogeyman of the heavyweight division right now, man. I couldn't argue with that. If anybody fucking feels like that about Dillian Whyte right now, I couldn't argue with that perspective. In a lot of ways, I would have to agree with you. And that's in no way, you know what I mean, me going back to the nostalgic sob story that what just happens to be Dillian Whyte's fucking living nightmare every day of his life right now, or what's happened with the WBC, what's going on with the fact that he's never gotten a title shot. I mean, it's fucking madness. So I would have to say that he's a boogeyman out of respect for the fact that nobody seems to want to get in the ring with this guy. I agree. Fish salute, brother. How you feeling? DFT, salute. Yeah, man. So I would definitely have to agree with you and say that Dillian Whyte is that boogeyman. But man, DT3 said something on his live feed when he was talking a little while ago that kind of disturbed me, man. And he said Dillian Whyte will never get a shot at Anthony Joshua. I said, wow. And then I kind of took that in. I'm rational with a lot of shit. So when people say shit, I just take it in. I listen and I try to understand, think of it in layers, what they speaking on. And I'm just like, well, I'm like, shit. If Anthony Joshua is fighting Pulev, and then Tyson Fury is supposed to lock in with fucking Anthony Joshua with 2 fights after that, and they're really supposed to make this fucking super undisputed fucking fight, then he's going to have to wait after that. I would say, just 2 fights in a year for, most fighters or guys of that caliber, 2 fights in a year, that consists of their whole fucking year. So if you already tied in, if you got to fight fucking Pulev and you got to fight 2 Joshua fights, that already ties you up for basically a year and a half of your fucking time. So you'll be coming around fucking 21 and some fucking change before you even get in the talks of fighting Anthony Joshua or fighting Tyson Fury. So that's a lot of fucking drama in between time. I don't know, man. I don't know. If Boom really feels that way, he does, but I'm going to lean on the other end of being optimistic and hoping he can get that fight. I don't know how he's going to foot his way in there, but Eddie Hearn's got to do something for him, man. And I'm not saying that, Andy, I'm not saying Anthony Joshua is the goal, because realistically, him fighting Anthony Joshua or not fighting Anthony Joshua really doesn't matter unless it's just on some vengeful shit trying to get back your loss. Really, y'all 1-1 right now, amateurs and kind of on the pro level, on the Commonwealth kind of stage. But for Dillian Whyte, the thing that matters most, and speaking in Paulie Malignaggi and Dillian Whyte's the fucking fence and all the frustration in the world. The only thing that fucking matters for Dillian Whyte is fighting for that fucking title, man. Him getting the title. That's what I want to see for Dillian Whyte. I want to see him get a title shot. So if it doesn't come in the form of Anthony Joshua, because we got to be realistic here, man. He had the opportunity. He didn't like the cards that were dealt in the contract, understandably so. So he could have fought him and been in the position of where Andy Ruiz was in, and could have been fighting Anthony Joshua for the rematch if he won. But he didn't take that opportunity. And even though it's still in his right to fight him still, just saying, man, I just want to see him fight for a title. Tony Line, salute, my guy. Glad you in the building with the bounce. Yeah, I definitely understood DT3, man. And Sporting Advantage, I agree, man. It is other people to beat. You know, that's what I'm saying. Anthony Joshua isn't the fucking end game. As long as Dillian Whyte gets his shot at the title, that's all that matters. You know, as long as he gets his mandatory obligations fulfilled and he gets to fight for a title, he's in a title shot, he gets that opportunity, that's all that fucking matters. I just need that for him. That and hopefully he can make good on that shot. Hopefully he can make good on that shot, man. Because he's put himself in a lot of risky situations to get where he is. And I'm just hoping that, you know, through risky situations, because I mean, Povetkin ain't no fucking cakewalk, man. I hope it continues to pay off, and I just hope that he gets the title shot that he deserves, because it's honestly a fucking travesty that this gentleman has not gotten a fucking title shot yet. But that's just some way the cookie fucking crumbles sometimes, man. Boxing is a fucked up thing sometimes, man. Sometimes you gotta strike while the iron is hot, bro. Or you in this position, bro, and you wait around, and you know what I mean? Then a Mexican fucking heavyweight that's fucking games takes the opportunity, wins the freaking belt. You know what I mean? Joshua wins it back, and then by the time he's ready to go again, we hit with a damn pandemic, man. That's just somehow the cookie crumbles sometimes, bro. Who would have thought we would have been dealt these cards? Like, Dillian Whyte just can't win. He just can't win. Facts. That's what I said. I was like, you know, that's what I said. I said Dillian Whyte won the first fight in the Emmys, and Anthony Joshua won the second fight. So I said he could look at it like a kind of, you know, a revenge fight. But I mean, right now, I'm just like, you know, if Anthony Joshua isn't, if he isn't, you know, even if he isn't to get another fight with Anthony Joshua, you know, the main goal is for him to get a title shot, is what I'm saying. If I'm just basing it off DT3 and him not getting the shot sport, and that's all, you know what I mean? Like, I would love to see him fight Anthony Joshua again. I like the fucking fight. It was an exciting fucking fight. Both of them fucking rocked each other. The face-offs are fucking priceless. I mean, Dillian Whyte, I mean, he tried to dig into Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua just stared at him the whole time like he wanted to kill this dude. Like, he was just like, compose yourself. Compose yourself. If he's then hit Dillian Whyte. If everybody leave out the room right now, he's like, everybody can leave out the room right now. We can have it. He was like, I guarantee I will walk out the room first. You wouldn't walk out. Let's have it. Let's have it. Anthony Joshua just looking at this man with this piercing glare, like, it ain't quite Terrence Crawford, David Benavidez. That shit was more like, that joint was more like Christian Bale, American Psycho kind of. Stab you, drop a chainsaw off of the third floor, hit you on the top of your head kind of stare. Like he wanted to fuck Dillian Whyte all the way up. So hell yeah, man, I'm all for that, man. We need that third Dillian Whyte Anthony Joshua fight. I just hope, you know, my man Boone's, you know what I'm saying? I just hope he ain't right, bro. They gotta close that thing out, man. It's a lot of good heavyweight action going on right now. We can see some heavy hands get thrown, man. That's it. That's it. So let's mix them up, man. We got Andy Ruiz, man, sprinkling a little mustard on it, man, with Reynoso. We got Anthony Joshua Fury, hopefully in the wings. We still haven't seen Deontay Wilder, and the nerve of this guy, man, that's the last thing. Before I get out of here, man, I got to do it, man. I want to touch on this shit, man. I want to touch on this shit before I leave here, man, before we close out on the hour, yo. Deontay fucking Wilder, bro. I didn't get to talk about it last time, you know what I mean? Because, you know, we got so sidetracked with all of the commotion between Mark and D about the fucking step aside money. But the fact that this man would say that he wants $10 million in step aside money, the fact that he would come up with such a number, I'm shocked. Well, no, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all. So let me pull that back, motherfuckers. I ain't shocked. But the fact that you would say 10 milli, bro, you want 10 mil to step aside and you want the right to fight in Tyson Fury after the fact, or Anthony Joshua, whoever wins the fight, you got some fucking nerve. And I'm going to tell y'all motherfuckers why this man has nerve. How long? How many zeros? How much time? How much energy did the world, social media, YouTube boxing, everybody that has a voice put in the saying that y'all motherfuckers was playing duck, duck, goose, whether it was Anthony Joshua or you, contrary to anyone's belief? How much time, energy was sucked in the fact that people wanted to see this mega fight, to fight Anthony fucking Joshua. Now say Anthony Joshua wins this damn match. You ducked him in $120 million that whole time. So for you to think that you're going to get $10 million, skirt off, and for one of them boys to win, for you to probably take that $10 million and find out that you're content with that, considering that you only getting 40% of the cut this time, bro, nah, man. Like, Deontay Wilder fans, y'all should be really ashamed of this dude, man. Y'all should really be ashamed of this dude, because if it's come to this, to where he begging for step aside money, the dude that whooped your ass, you don't want to go out and get your O back, fam. That's bad. That's bad. On a surface level, on some street shit, that's bad. It just, when it comes to you being this baddest man of the planet, holding this moniker, poking your chest out, right hand talk, for you not to go want to revenge your loss and try to cop out for a little bit of change, fam, that just shows what type of sucker motherfucker you is, man. And I think it's all the way over at this point. We got barbershop conversations. Ishe Smith done dogged you with some two hands quality editing, bro. I mean, exposed you from poems to writing songs with your wife, crying on stage. I mean, the whole Nina, fam. He pulled your whole car, broke you all the way down, bro. Broke you all the way down. Mob salute. Yo, the LDBC, man, look, man, the bridge is over, bro. The bridge is over. Niggas is going down, man. Niggas is going all the way down. That's about it, man. That's about it, bro. Since so hell must have froze over. We got Deontay Wilder taking step aside money. It's too late though. You should have took that shit. Two hands, wouldn't it be crazy? Rematch the last decade of White beats Povetkin and get a shot at Fury and be White unify with AJ. Hell yeah. I would love to see that shit. That shit would make boxing fucking exciting as a motherfucker, man. It would, all the way. Yeah, bro. Wilder done, man. Wilder done. Stick a fork in him, man. Anybody that ever believed, man, they might as well take their time and not believe no more because it's officially over with, man. There's no way that you can recover when you ask for step aside money after you've already accepted that type of ass whooping. Mob, what's good with you?
Mob having technical difficulties. It's over now. It's all over now. It's over for you, Wilder.
Can't hear you, dog, pal.
Yeah, I don't know.
DJ. DJ. I can't hear it. Was the two hands up show is experiencing technical difficulties right now. Please just stand by for your local broadcast, and we're gonna iron this shit out, and we will be back with you. Well, yeah, all of that good shit. Boop. All right, I think I got it fixed, man. Y'all motherfuckers hear me, man? Testing, man.
Loud and clear. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, man, I can hear you, man. Mob, man, you underwater, you back out, man.
Signal must be bad out there in
Mob,
Vegas.
you underwater, B?
That nigga out in the desert. He
got his bong out or something right now. You got your bong out, man.
Oh, speaking of that, I'm glad you just said that.
Sergio Aguilera, man, salute with the super chat, Brody. Throw up your comment. Let me get you up there. Put my man Sergio join up there. Man, look, we having trouble with Mob. Y'all bear with me. We experiencing technical difficulties with, with our co-host Mob. As soon as we get him all ironed out, we will be right back with you. He done timed out again. Man, come back. Look, man, this the first social media magic trick I've ever experienced, man.
Nah, you gonna experience more because StreamYard getting swamped, bro. Like motherfuckers are joining StreamYard left and right. They need new service.
Tell them crackheads go to fucking Spreaker. Tell them crackheads go to Spreaker. Mob, we dedicate. Listen, guys, y'all gotta understand this dedicated family. When we got one of our guys long back, man, we're gonna try our best to resuscitate this motherfucker, man. We're gonna keep resuscitating this motherfucker, man. Mob, are you there?
Sporting Advantage.
All right, well, we know he alive. He but he dead though. He alive, but he dead though. You know what I'm saying?
Clear?
I'm trying to defibrillate this motherfucker, man, but he ain't talking. He ain't talking right now. I think that's the temporary paralysis. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just jaw a little fucked up right now. I'm on, Mob. You can do it. All right, man. So I was talking, man, and I was kind of having fun with that conversation. I was talking about the psyche of Ruiz, D. Jeff, man. And I was speaking, now that he's with Eddie Reynoso, Canelo's beloved, well-rounded trainer, man, and the trainer of the young freaking Mind Garcia, man, the kid guy with all the confidence, man. I was saying, man, like, what do you think about that, man? What do you think about him being with Mr. Reynoso, man?
Bro, I did a video on this, and I think it's massive, dog. I think it's massive. I think it's a hell of a move for Andy Ruiz, and I think that Reynoso and that camp, being in that camp around Canelo and everything, as an incentive. You don't want to disappoint Reynoso. You don't want to disappoint. I don't think him and Robles had, a very good relationship. I think Reynoso will be able to keep Andy Ruiz grounded.
Yeah, man. I was saying to those guys, I was just saying to the chat, man, that I was just like, yo, I did it for what it's worth, man. Shit, I done lost D Jeff too. Losing all these motherfuckers. Come on, man. D Jeff, where you go? Hell, there's issues with the live. There's issues with the live. Y'all can hear me. Is the live fucked up? Is it my internet? Man, my internet got 5 bars. Hold on, man. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna refresh it real quick. Just stand by. We having some technical difficulties. We're gonna get D Jeff back, man. My internet been smoking something. My internet smoking crack or something. Issues, bro. I'm having issues, bro.
Oh,
I'm
I'm here.
having issues, bro.
Oh,
Like I think a crackhead done got my internet. A crackhead done gotten my internet or something, man. They trying to, you know what I'm saying, pick off some Wi-Fi, man. We got some educated, we got some, let's say, we got some educated crackheads around here, man. They know how to steal Wi-Fi, some shit, man.
I'm getting ready to start this God of War shit, man.
Can y'all hear me? We
I
back lit.
Can you hear me? Mr. Two Hands.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Oh, you fucking, yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
you fucking with my man Kratos, man. That's my shit. That's my shit, man. Yeah, man, but yeah, I agree, man. I think that's a good look for Andy Ruiz, man. I think Eddie Reynoso, you know, can like I said, man, he can help him focus, man, probably put his mind on the right things. And like I said, with him being with Canelo and everything, maybe that championship pedigree can rub off on him, man. Maybe he can understand he's been a champion, but he doesn't know what it means to be a champion. So maybe that can rub off on him, man, and that can probably get him back to winning ways, man. And people could, you know, and he could salvage, you know, a very, very, very poor showing that he put out there in Saudi Arabia, man, because, I mean, we got to face him, man. It wasn't that he lost, man. It was the excuses, man. It was the fact that, I can hear you, Mob. It was the fact that he didn't train. Okay. It was the excuses, and that's what ultimately crippled that man. So, salute, Mob. What's up with you?
Man, bro, my bad, bro. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. I could hear y'all. Y'all just couldn't hear me. I could hear y'all clearly as fuck.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you at all, dog.
But yeah, I'm straight, bro. You know, like I said, I told everybody I've been trying to kick back from the YouTube shit. It's too many sucker ass niggas and shit on YouTube, bro. Some of these niggas wasn't nobody. Some of these motherfuckers wasn't nobody in high school. They got a little channel. They think they somebody.
Your shit was wildin'.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, man. These niggas, some of these niggas, man, they done got a little channel, think that they somebody, but knowing that they ain't
You ain't never
nobody.
lying,
Some of
bro.
these niggas is
You
broke.
seeing me?
These
I
niggas
had to
is
take my.
broke. They mad because they didn't had a baby by some ugly ass bitch, and they didn't. They ugly. They motherfucking mad as fuck because they sitting up in the house and they gotta look at this broad every day.
I can't hear him. You can hear him?
Yeah, I can
Okay, I
hear
can
him.
hear him now.
Yeah, they sitting in the house mad every fucking day, looking at the same ugly ass broad they
He
didn't had a
going in and
baby
out.
with.
He going in and out on you, D?
Nah, bro. I hear him clear.
That's you. That's you. That's your shit too, man. Because he can hear
Hold
me. I
on, let
can hear
me mute
you.
my mic.
D,
Yeah, I
you
don't
can hear
know.
me, right?
Yeah, I hear you
Oh
clearly.
shit!
Like,
Oh, okay.
I heard that part. That's me. Let me mute
Yeah.
my mic then, B. Damn, man, motherfucking internet cracky. I know. I heard him say he can hear you. I just can't hear you, man. The fuck?
You straight now?
I don't know, man. I think I'm a man. Shit, man. I ain't got, man. My shit acting like Cricket Wireless or something
I'm
right
telling
now,
you,
man.
two hands. It ain't you. It ain't you, dog.
I ain't got no cricket. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm just saying, my shit acting like Cricket Wireless. I ain't got no Cricket Wireless though. I'm just saying.
Nah, it ain't your internet, bro. It's StreamYard. It's StreamYard. They getting blocked down. They need to add more servers and shit.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought it was just me.
Nah,
I can't hear you now, D.
Huh? You said you can't hear him again?
Yeah, man, there's too many motherfuckers social distancing right now. They need to get it together, man.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a cold shit.
Bruh, oh, that's right. They did say that. They did say that on my StreamYard before I came in. They said it's way more traffic. Huh? Nah, I ain't say that. No, I didn't say that. I said StreamYard said it's way more traffic than normal, so it's gonna be fucking the shit up.
Yeah.
Oh.
God damn it.
Womp,
You can
womp,
tell too, we
womp.
over this joint struggling.
Nah, it'll just bounce around sometimes. But
Yeah, man, it's back though, man.
Yeah, it's good.
So yeah,
Yeah.
man, AD, man. I was saying earlier, bro.
Go ahead, fam.
That's Mr. Two Hands. That motherfucker.
So who is acting like an internet tough guy, man?
You know,
I want to know.
What?
Shit, I'm messy.
Who you talking to? Me?
Who is on here acting like a beach ass nigga?
Oh, you talking about
Said who's on here acting like a beach ass nigga?
Oh man.
Yeah, I said who's on here acting like a bitch? I said I'm messy. I want to know.
Well,
who you talking to? Me? You asking me?
No, I think he was asking me.
You said niggas. You said there's a bunch of niggas on the internet be pump faking.
Oh yeah, man. You know, man, I'm just getting tired of these motherfuckers trying to claim like they from my state, and then they be acting like some whole ass niggas on the internet.
I'm talking to you, Mob.
You can't hear me, nigga. I'm talking.
He talking right now. You can't.
Oh yeah, this shit fucked up, dude.
Wow, go out and come back in right quick.
Oh shit, here we go. Get this shit. Okay, here we go.
Go out and come back in, because for some reason he can't hear you. He can hear me though. You can hear me, right, Mr. Two Hands? Or maybe he can't hear either.
I didn't even say nothing.
Oh, could you hear me?
I was just listening.
I mean, you can hear me, right?
No, I can hear him. I was just listening to him.
Oh, okay. He should be coming back in.
Man. What the fuck? I said I can hear both. I can hear both of y'all. I was just listening to Mob. Yeah, you can hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. It's like maybe it's a delay or something, bro. I don't know.
Oh my God, this shit cracked out, man. I think, yeah, man. Look, man, I'm shutting StreamYard down, bro. This joint.
Yeah, it's acting crazy, bro. We getting a delay and everything.
Man, I'm shutting StreamYard down, bro. This joint.
Yeah, it's acting crazy, bro. We getting a delay and everything.
Man, I'm shutting StreamYard down, bro. This joint.
Yeah, it's acting crazy, bro. We getting a delay.